God damn it, my fucking pancreas. But anywho, I'm not even sure if this is the right GPS coordinates because nothing doesn't seem right here. I mean, everything's made out of blocks. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a PNG image of Fred from Scooby-Doo. Apparently, to get to this place that I gotta go over this and... Yeah, I'm not going down there. That's how you get sucked into the back rooms. Yeah, I'm just gonna call the guy. Yes, sir. We had a problem going down your driveway. I need you to come out of your cave so you can receive the package. Yeah, it's one of those things that I can't put down. I need you to sign it so I can leave. Thank you for understanding and sorry for the inconvenience. Wait, what the fuck is that? Someone's coming. Either that or someone's having a real fun time.
Hand me the process.
Ugh, what the fuck are you? It's like you got the head of an average guy, but you got the body of Asmongold.
Just give me the process.
Alright, here.
I've been waiting too long for this.
Well, knowing you got your package, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. I got a couple more stops to do and...
Does he like One Piece?
Yes?
No, he's just like us. Just like us, indeed. Does he have a KFC where he lives?
I mean, I imagine not, but you know, I don't know.
You're a politician for me, please.
Sorry, no, I'm not a terrorist.
They're not terrorists, they're freedom fighters indeed. This knife won't go back into its holster until there's blood on it.
This guy's got a couple of screws loose in his forehead. Based? Hey Frogo, knowing you're here, I heard that you denied $10,000 that could've went to helping people because it was just some white guy paying $10,000 and you quote unquote, and you call him a cracker ass take. I just want you to know that you are technically a cracker. Women, am I right or am I right? Hassan Piker. Well, he's one of the, interesting people that I know on the internet. He's done so many achievements throughout the years. Let's just list off his accomplishments. He pretty much forced someone to react to terrorist propaganda.
They do musicals about, like, their actions all the time. And they love walking over like the American flag and the Israeli flag side by side. They will always like march on it. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet.
Then after that, he interviewed a terrorist where he absolutely glazed them the whole time.
Does he know what One Piece is?
أول شيء بقول
يعني منذ الطفولة وأنا أشاهد ون بيس لوفي.
Is it Luffy?
Yeah, he said he's been watching it since he was a kid.
No way!
Yeah.
That's sick. Yes. That's fire. That's so fire. Oh my god. We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. You should tell him.
Then he advocated for killing a United States senator.
Cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott. Okay? You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott, you wouldn't make him the current, what is his current office? What is he?
Oh, and I can't forget this one. He advocates for terrorism.
Organization, dog, if Hezbollah is a terrorist organization, America is the top terrorist organization, which it is, by the way. America is the top dog in terrorism, and so is Israel. It doesn't even matter. None of this justifies that Palestinians have a right to dignity, a right to emancipation, a right to live free lives, free from this occupation. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if rapes happen on October 7. Like, that doesn't change the dynamic for me even this much.
He's the leader of Hezbollah, the general secretary of Hezbollah. What's Hezbollah? Is a paramilitary organization that is also a part of the Lebanese parliament.
Do we like them or no?
I think as a resistance group, they're pretty successful against Israel. But everybody hates them. Like, everybody in the region, a lot of people don't like them. Like,
I like what you like.
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say.
Yeah. They're flexing. What?
And they're coming in hot with guns.
Yeah, but you have to understand, this is a deterrence. Film it and show it to the world, so like other companies that don't want to risk having this happen to their product, having this happen to their ships, literally are like, okay, we're not going to use the trade route anymore. All of a sudden, if you don't use the trade route, trade gets more expensive for the West.
All I can really say is he's a special man with special hot takes. I'm about 90% sure that he comes from California, mainly because his head looks like a slide. And I'm just gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure he did survive the bite of 87. My opinion on the whole Israel, Palestine, and Gaza thing, and I'm gonna make it really simple. I don't know every minute detail when it comes to that whole war or the history of it. I think when it comes to those countries, they just need to all come together. They just need to put their shit aside, make a little bit of a compromise, and make peace. And I know that's very hard, but it's either that or constant bloodshed. If there's not a compromise or some kind of peace, it's just gonna keep continuing. Now, I don't get the whole entire picture of everything, but I do get that the civilians are probably tired of that shit, because I would be tired of that shit. I would just be like, look, make peace so I can live my fucking life. The thing about Hassan Piker, and this is just the thing I really just don't like, is it seems like he always advocates for it. Or he gives us some reason on why they're doing this. And he claims that it's always about fighting for peace. But every time when I hear him talk about like these terrorists and all this crazy ass shit, to him it's not like an endless war for him. It seems like a endless content farm. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, the only reason I know about Hassan Piker is because I watch Asmongold. Every time I've ever seen Hassan Piker, it's always talking about Israel, Palestine, Gaza, or something about that. I feel like if it did dry up one day, he would just be out of content. There's only one thing I've like semi-agreed with Hassan Piker, and that's the whole American terrorist thing. I can agree in the fact that we've probably done some shady shit over there, and due to those actions, we probably pissed off a lot of people. I'm pretty sure every country has done some shady shit on the battlefield. It's not just America. But I also disagree in the whole thing of calling America a terrorist group. The day I see United States troops hijacking boats and executing people on a live stream, you know, that's when I'll probably agree 100% on it. But everything else I just really disagree with. I felt the same way with the like terrorist live stream thing, man. Cause like I was just like, dude, he could have like said so many good questions, but he just boiled it down to, does he watch One Piece? What other storefronts does he have over there? He never really asked the hard-hitting questions like, do you know if there's any hostages that you have that are alive? Or why are you attacking? You know, like simple shit like that. But no, we have to figure out, does he like Naruto or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I really do think if he wasn't just glazing them the whole time and he actually asked like really hard-hitting questions, I think it would have made really good content. I'm not saying I'm the content police because I barely know how to make content on this channel, but I'm just saying that it just seems like the stars are aligning here. And then you have that one clip where he advocated to someone killing a United States senator. And really, I only have a couple words to say about this one. I honestly think it's disgusting, and I think it's an immature use of influence. In simple words, I think he's fucking stupid, and he should have not said that. Here's why. Last time I looked at his Twitch account, he has 2.8 million subscribers on it. Look at his YouTube, and he's got 1.54 million. I'm saying is when you advocate for something like kill so-and-so, and you have pretty much 2.8 million on Twitch, and you have 1.54 million on YouTube, someone in your audience will be like, okay, I will kill so-and-so. Because Hassan Piker on Twitch told me to. Hassan Piker is really putting himself on the chopping block if that ever happens, and I really hope it doesn't. Because I do agree with Asmongold, I think it'd be apocalyptic on Twitch. I thought it was really funny on how he was trying to dig out of that situation, because it really showed me that Hassan Piker's brain is about as empty as an echo chamber.
If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott, okay? You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott, you wouldn't make him a prominent part of the Republican Party. Now, that seems like a wild thing to say. Oh my God. Is this person calling for the death of a U.S. senator? Of course not. I was not calling for the assassination of a U.S. senator. Context, here it is. Let's take a look.
Are people who are covered by Medicaid now going to potentially lose Medicaid coverage as a result of this?
No, look, the White House has made a commitment. The president said over and over and over, we're not going to touch Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. We've made the same commitment. Now, that said, what we are going to do is go into those programs and carve out the fraud, waste, and abuse and find efficiencies. Couple of examples. You know, there's about $50 billion estimated that are lost every year in Medicaid just in fraud alone. No.
That fraud is not coming from individuals, it's coming from providers. They're not tackling providers. They're not actually going after like false billing. They are trying to cut recipients. If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott. The reason why I'm saying if you cared about Medicare or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott is because, and not make him a prominent part of the Republican Party, is because he to this day is still known as committing the largest Medicare fraud in U.S. history. They want to cut SNAP. They want to cut Medicaid. They want to cut the funding of Medicaid.
Now, is it just me, or the full context of it didn't make no fucking sense? It didn't update anything. It didn't do nothing. It just pretty much showed his opinion and that's it. He didn't even say, oh, well, that was just a joke, teehee. All he really did with that video was shoot himself in the foot Looney Tunes style. It's like if you come up and ask me if I ate your sandwich, and then I say, no, I couldn't have eaten it, here's video proof. And then on the video proof it shows me eating your sandwich. And then you go, well, okay, you definitely ate my sandwich. And then I say, well, no, not really. I didn't eat your sandwich. Look at the video proof again, silly. And then you say, no, that's definitely my sandwich. It's wrapped up in the same wrap that I put it on. I'll sit there and say, well, I still didn't eat your sandwich. It's just so fucking hilarious how much he'll slide through shit like this. Honestly impressive, but also fucking hilarious. You can get away with anything if Daddy Twitch is on your side. Now, I do believe he did get banned from doing that, but it must have been very temporary because I just saw he had his live stream 11 hours ago on a Saturday. And I find that very confusing because the way I remember is Asmongold got a 2-week vacation for saying some not very good shit. It looked like Daddy Twitch had to ban his favorite son, so instead of like banning him for 2 weeks because he thinks that's a little harsh, he gives him a day and a half. You know, just a little just a little poof on his butt cheek. And that's really the only way I can really see it. I do think Twitch does agree with Hassan Piker and Frogan, whatever her name is. And I do think if Twitch is not careful in what they're doing, they're gonna have a huge problem on their hands. And that's pretty much my thoughts on Hassan Piker. Like, comment, subscribe, skiddly bobbity boop. I'm out.